Thank you very much, everyone, for coming today to our lecture for this month for Inland Empire CSI. I have with us today Wanda Barragan, architectural representative, and Danielle Canahan. Did I say that properly? Who's going to
Canahan.
Close.
Oh, I said it wrong. Sorry.
I screwed it up. Sorry about that. They're going to talk to us from Dunn Edwards Paints, one of the companies I've used many times in my specifications. They're going to talk to us about a variety of things that they've got going on in their programs, both for emerging professionals and young people in this profession, as well as for old people like me that need to brush up on all the technical things that are going on at Dunn Edwards. Let me just take a moment to discuss what we have going on in the next couple of months so you can put it on your calendar. Next month, May the 13th, we have Fred Diamond coming back to give us a lecture. He's with Citrus College and is the Director of Construction and Maintenance there. Fred, you're actually on our board today. We're going to be discussing the bond issue that you have at your university and how you guys think and how you prepared those documents. What are you moving forward with? I think it would be a great one for all of us, whether you're in the design field like me, or you're in the supply side, or you're a student. How do these large bond issues come together, and how do you run these? Did you want to say anything at all concerning the next month, Fred?
Well, it's going to be very interesting, and long story short, there's about $300 million worth of work, a little bit more than that. So be an opportunity for all of the different trades, all of the design team, and obviously all the material suppliers as well.
Good. Thank you. I think it's going to be a good program next month. We're working on something for June, and in July we're doing the installation of our board, and we have Marcia Falk, also on the thing here today, has offered to let us come and eat at her lovely patio and have a nice outdoor meet. It'll be probably the first time I've seen you guys in person in over a year, so I'm looking forward to that, and that will be in July. News will be coming up soon on that one. So today, let me, because there's some students that are coming on board for this discussion I want to discuss. We're talking about specification section 099100, which is called paintings and coatings. Specifically, there's two sections there that I think these ladies are going to talk about, which is the exterior and interior coatings. I'm not going to take much more time on that. I'm just going to say, please take it away. Thank you very much for being with us today, and the screen is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for allowing me to present to you tonight. Let me just get started here. Our topics tonight will be, I'm so sorry, hold on a second. Okay, I had to get rid of the thing on the top. Our topics tonight will be our 10 new high whites, our new interior wood primer Deco Prime, our coming soon new website. Danielle will be talking to us later on tonight regarding our Emergence Professionals program. She's our coordinator. And then I'm going to end the presentation with a short video on our beautiful color of the year, Wild Blue Yonder. Please feel free to ask me any questions as they come up. The presentation is not that long, so it would be okay that you can ask me while we're in the topics. I'm sorry? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Oops. Okay, let's start off with our 10 new colors. Here are our brand new 10 colors. Dunn Edwards has given these new colors their own prefix and family name. They will be in our binder number. Well, actually, I'm so sorry. They should fit in our binder number 1, but unfortunately, since they're the binder number 1 is to its capacity, we found it a better fit for binder number 5. So these colors right now are currently available in our premium and ultra premium products. And unfortunately, I cannot sample them in 8-ounce jars. However, if you need a sample of them for your project, I'll be happy to sample these in a quart size for you. Okay, so Why did we produce these new whites? Although our whites do provide a good hide, because we use a high quality titanium dioxide for our products, but there are some times when you need a white with a higher hide. Let's say you are covering up a stain or going over a darker color. Well, with these whites, we chose pigments that are known to have improved hide in addition to our high quality titanium dioxide that we use, resulting in a better hide and fewer coats needed. So these colors will be ideal for those projects. These colors are also available in our color tools. We have color cards, and we also have the 5x8 color chips for your libraries. At this time, I'm going to be calling on my clients and asking for appointments so that I can deliver these items to them. But if you happen to need them before I can get around to calling on you for the appointment, please do me a favor, give me a call, text, email, and I can bring them in to you as soon as possible. Before I end this presentation regarding our colors, I just wanted to let you know that we did changes to 2 of our colors that are already in our currently library. The first was our DEW 380 white. We have the opportunity to provide a more descriptive name that would help you guide you through the tone of the white. So what we did was we changed just the name on it to warm white. The color number will remain the same. And then for our black, what we did was we just changed it back to our traditional prior color collection number 2. So when you order the DEA 187, it would automatically give you a DEA 002. For now, if you have the DEA 187 in your library, that's fine. We don't have the 002 color chip numbers for that yet because we haven't depleted the stock in the other ones. However, when you order it, you can order it under the DEA 002 and you will receive the correct black. So either number that you order it for now, it's best to try to transition over though into the DEA 002. Okay. Just for a pause, did anybody have questions on our new colors or the changes that we made? Okay, good. I'm going to continue. Now, I would like to introduce you to our new Deco Prime. It's an interior wood primer. We actually developed this especially for cabinets, doors, and trim. The primer launched in March of this year. We're really excited about it because it gave our customers an opportunity to have as primer, especially formulated for cabinets, doors, and wood. Deco Prime is a premium, ultra-low VOC water-based primer. It can go, it's specially formulated for new cabinets. However, there is exception of melamine cabinets. Unfortunately, you would have to use a bonding primer for melamine cabinets because of the actual material that melamine cabinets are made out of. The SKU for this one is DECPR00. It will be taking the place of our current interior wood primer inner coat. For now, if you have any projects that you have already started the inner coat on, that's okay, it's not an issue. With inventory, I would, if it's a large project though, and you're not too far involved in it, I would consider transferring over to our new primer. This also for any new projects or for your master specifications. This is a great time right now to go ahead and transition over to our Deco Prime. There's also a video on YouTube on the app on how to apply it and application and what it looks like. And just in case you would like to see it before you try it. Oh, yeah, before you use it. Here's the features and benefits of this primer. It's fast drying with a fast recoat. So your return to service will be a lot quicker. For instance, on the inner coat primer, it would be like 2 to 4 hours before you can recoat, versus this new primer, it'll be 1 to 2 hours with our Deco Prime. Deco Prime provides unparalleled sandability in a water-based formula. So while you're sanding, your sandpaper won't get gummed up. It has excellent enamel holdout and adhesion, and it's a high build primer. High build primers help you hide minor imperfection, giving you a more uniform and smooth surface. This primer is formulated for interior wood, so it's substrate specific, so you know there won't be any adhesion problems. It's a low odor, and it can be applied over previously painted wood surfaces that are in good condition. Application is brush, roll, and spray, so it fits for any application that you may need. And it's also a very good block resistance, including smoke and odor. The conformances and certification that Dunn Edwards has for these products, for this Deco Prime, is our Cal Green 2019. It conforms to the LEED 4.2, and we're in the process of certifying it for GreenWise, MPI number 39, and FDA. As of all our products, it's ethylene glycol free and RAVOC rated. I'm not sure if you know what RAVOC rated means, so I'll just go over a little bit that with you. RAVOC rated is the adjusted VOC contents that reflects the air pollution quality impacts. And if you would like in the future a webinar on that, Robert Wendell will help us guide through that one, and he can give a more in-depth explanation of RAVOC. But it's the value that automatically calculates the, I want to say, bad VOCs in the air, because every paint product has VOCs, but there's 2 types of VOCs. There's organic and inorganic. There's VOCs that trees let off, and then there's VOCs like what cars let off. The VOC that a car lets off, the exhaustion of a car, has the impact on the air pollutant. And so what we did was we developed, well, actually not we, Robert Wendell, with guidance of Dr. William Carter of UCR Riverside, developed a system called the algorithm, which separates the VOC contents and lets you know the true VOCs that are in paint. So our new website is set to launch in October. On our new website, it will include an updated page for architects and specifiers. It's going to be redesigned to have case studies. Case studies are projects that Dunn Edwards Paints has been used on. Architects and designers are also welcomed to submit any case studies that they would like to be up on our website. So that would be nice. We'll also have a link to CEUs for continuing education through ACE Daily. Of course, our master spec will be up there and it'll be updated right on a regular basis. We'll have a material bank. For all of you who don't know what a material bank is that we'll have a link to where you can order color chips through there. The color chips, if they're ordered at 10 p.m. the night before, you'll receive it by 10:30 a.m. the day after. The only thing about this is, from what I understand, is you're limited on how many chips you can order of each. But if you need more, or if it stops you in any way, just give me a call and let me know. We'll also have our documentation page, which will have our certifications on there for you to print out for your projects or your customers. And then our Greener by Design, which is our principles catalog on green. Oh, excuse me. A little bit, because I'm so proud that Dunn Edwards is so green, I just have to say this. At Dunn Edwards, is our mission to provide the best performing paint while conserving energy and resources. It's incredible that from the beginning, being green has been the core to our business practices. We now have HAPS-free paint. And in the earlier days of Dunn Edwards, and our initiatives included, let's see, in 1950, we discontinued producing lead-based paint. The Federal Consumer Products Communication Safety Communication didn't ban it using lead-based paint until 1970. Then in early 1970s, Dunn Edwards reformulated products to eliminate completely the use of biocides containing mercury, in which the APA did not impose a ban on mercury biocides until 1990. At that time, Dunn Edwards was one of the only of 2 paint manufacturers approved as a supplier of mercury-free paint in the county agencies in California. In the mid-1980s, Dunn Edwards replaced ethylene glycol with propylene glycol. And the latest is in 2011, we opened up the world's first and ever and only green certified manufacturing plant facility, which is located in Arizona. So I guess you can say that, yeah, I'm proud. As we live, learn, Dunn Edwards strives to be green, but are greener by design in our principles, products, and practices, and people. Okay, so Daniela, would you like to?
Yeah, I can jump in.
Please.
So, yeah, so thank you. Yeah, so actually that's a, you know, the wrap up you had in terms of our Greener by Design is really important because Dunn Edwards really is proud to walk the walk. And that really goes along with our, I'll open my video, but our Emerging Professionals program. It formally launched in about 2015. So we've been interacting with students and schools on a, you know, a very high level, but it wasn't formalized until this year. And everything about this program is all about partnerships. We understand that we've all started out, we had to get somewhere with support from others, and transparency, knowledge, experience, ability to practice in a safe space to learn more is just so important. And so that's what the Emerging Professionals program is all about. So for any of you on the call who are teachers, or you have interns that you support, or maybe new junior staff, they can still benefit from this. So really what the big thing is that we do presentations in schools, anywhere for interior design, architecture, landscape design, etc. It's across the industry because we also believe that nobody works in a silo or a vacuum anymore, or ever really. And so we're sharing important information so that people feel confident in their knowledge and taking the next step in their career. The biggest one we do is the Paint Science 101, is to give that really important information that a lot of people will learn and then forget. But you really need to know about resins and fillers, etc., because that makes you better at your job. Next, I do want to mention, and it's a big plug for everybody to please share and to remember, is that we're going to have an annual design competition starting this year. There will be cash prizes, but importantly, it's divided between beginner and advanced level. That is to say that we want everybody to feel confident submitting a project. The beginner level is focused on a mood board and a project statement, and then the advanced level includes a rendering. So it's important for everybody to get involved. Then we have, down the line, we're going to be launching an exclusive association that will be free, but it will basically provide content for students that maybe they're sometimes Googling and trying to figure out, but really this would be their one-stop shop for all of that important information. We have a handbook that is designed and geared towards them. Obviously it's painting focused, but it's broader than that to include everything that they could possibly think of. And we have a glossary of terms that are cross-cutting. It's really just, again, to support. I'm just trying to hone in, like, we are partners with students. That's all we're really here for. And no matter if you're changing careers or this is your first career, you know, this person, whoever it is, should feel comfortable being part of our emerging professionals program. And then lastly, of course, we also provide swag and, you know, different types of inspirational mood boards and, you know, different kind of content and articles. So it was again launched this year, so we're building up towards having something fully formed. But the biggest initiative that we're going to roll out is a design competition in August that we'll be launching in a few weeks. So that is those are the big kind of overview for EPP. I don't know if there are any questions about the program. Okay.
Danielle, when you talk about students, are you talking about students, say, in architectural or interior design schools, or are you looking at young professionals that are maybe only in the industry 3 to 4 years?
So the main focus are students. Because that was where we were informally always, we were interacting with students. However, it's a really good question, is that there's the understanding that even when you're a year or two out, you're still needing to learn. You're learning so much. So we're never going, and again, also with not just interior design or architecture, there's all different industries. So we're never going to exclude, although because for our benefit, we do need to be sort of focused, we say students, but that's why I actually changed the term to emerging professionals to make sure people felt comfortable coming to us and understanding that they can learn and partner with us.
So this could be beneficial for students who are actually going into the building inspection type world, you know, codes and so on.
Yeah, no, definitely. I completely agree. I think that it's something that it would be important, especially for paint, et cetera. I mean, obviously we're Dunn Edwards. We want people to understand paint, but it's going to be all the content being created and all the opportunities. We're going to have a tour of the factory eventually, the different stores, our corporate headquarters in terms of how things are made. Yes, anybody should feel comfortable as a student or first, you know, year or two outside of that, you know, contacting us and working with us in some way to learn.
What are some good resources that young or old, including myself, that you could reference? I know you have some wonderful things on your website for people to work with colors, both for their own houses as well as their own projects and with working with clients. Do you want to maybe discuss some of the things you have on your website?
Sure, yeah. I would say the first and foremost, the Instacolor ID tool is going to be your best friend. I don't know how many people have heard of this, but it's this tiny little pocket-sized tool that will take all of the guesswork out of colors, which a lot of people get intimidated by looking at fan decks, or you can't really eyeball the wall color so well. This is that science that hooks up to an app on your phone and you can take a photo and it can tell you the different colors and it gives an approximation. And it's not limited just to our Dunn Edwards fan deck, which is important because, you know, any buildup or anything can have different colors that have been used, especially over time, or your client specifies something. So it is, I would say, the Instacolor ID tool, and we can send around a link after, but also we have an Instacolor, part of the umbrella is that you can upload a photo or just practice. You know, you have an exterior of a home or a commercial building and you think changing it from a dark to a light color might be good, but you don't know. So you can just practice on this free access tool to just start that process. And then lastly, I'll definitely mention that we have free color consultations through Dunn Edwards. You can go in the store, you can go online. It doesn't matter if you're a homeowner, you're an individual, or you work for a firm or contractor, you can use this service whenever you want. And then this ties back into the high hide whites were created in response to consumer needs, client desires for a more brilliant white that didn't require as many applications. And that was a lot of feedback from these color consultations. So those are the three kind of big tools I would recommend. And as Wanda mentioned, you can always get color cards or chips from the store, but also from your representative. They are there to make your lives easy. You have a lot going on, and you know, use them because they're knowledgeable. But definitely the color consultations are probably one of our best services that we provide as a company.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Wanda, I don't know if there's a slide after.
Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I had to jump off onto a conference call, so maybe I missed a little bit here. The question I have pertains to chemical compatibility and a chemical resistance and so forth. I could have missed this, but do you have sections within your repertoire of details that pertain to that? That's kind of the easy question. And then how do you address chemical compatibility when you know full well that in a lot of cases the chemicals that are
We've been through a lot. It feels like we need an escape. These days, everybody seems to be blue. I'm talking deep down, dark blue. But that's not who I am. When I look to the future, I see something else. I see pie in the sky dreams. Fly high above it all and keep going type of dreams. I am movement and I am stillness, technology and nature. I see the world with fresh eyes. I breathe new life into the everyday and find joy everywhere. I celebrate movement and discovery and growth. I want to explore every bit of this earth. I want to remember what's really important. We're all on this journey together. There is so much left to see and do. So we will take the next adventure and go wherever it takes us. And that's the type of blue I am. I am Wild Blue Yonder. Dunn Edwards 2021 Color of the Year.
There you go. Look at it. Okay. Thank you very much for having me here tonight. Please don't hesitate if you have any questions to give me a call, text, email. And here's my information. Thank you.
You guys did a great job. Thank you very much.